So glad to be starting off the day with you. I'm Tim Fan.
And I'm Shannon Curtis. Well, let's start off our day with a look at the forecast with meteorologist Thomas Patrick, because Thomas, there was some type of precipitation falling when I was on my way into work this morning, but I couldn't tell if it was rain, if it was mist, if it was drizzle.
All of it?
All of the above?
Yeah, an all of the above kind of situation. The only key here is that our current temperature is what, still 22, 23 degrees? Definitely frozen in some variety as well. We're actually calling for a freezing drizzle, freezing mist, freezing fog through about the noon hour today, which had prompted winter weather advisories from last night, and still getting a handful of reports in from this morning that people are reporting just that on their drive. Some kind of precipitation or drizzle, maybe enough to have to flick the windshield wipers out there, but realize that since it is a freezing precipitation, some roads could be a little bit slick or a little bit icy. We're using the visibility reports to best locate where this mist or fog is, and it's really from about Spokane, Deer Park, and westward through the northern Columbia Basin, right along I-90 and northward as well. So those visibilities down a little bit, but more so a result of that freezing drizzle and mist, which is having a hard time getting picked up on radar. So you're going to see those visibility reports really instead of radar to help locate where that is occurring. So freezing drizzle, mist, fog through about 10 to noon today, and then just overall cloudy skies and another cold one ahead of us. So that's for today's weather, and I am still tracking some snow chances for the week ahead. So look for that in your full forecast in a couple minutes.
Now, we do have one school delay to report this morning. The Warden School District is on a 2-hour delay right now due to some icy road conditions and freezing fog in the area. Of course, we'll continue to update you on if any more schools or school districts decide to close or even delay their start this morning here on Up with KREM.
It has been more than 3 weeks since the murder of 4 U of I students. The Moscow Police Department continuing to clear up misinformation on the case.
Specifically, they're addressing rumors about where Kaylee Gonzalez's dog was found inside that home and an alleged stalker that Kaylee might have told friends about. So investigators say that Kaylee's dog was in the house when they arrived to the scene. Police say there's no evidence that the dog was in a room where the murders happened. The dog was taken to a local shelter where it was later released back to the family. Now, there are also claims that Kaylee had a stalker. Investigators say that these claims originated from an incident in mid-October where Kaylee was at a local business. 2 men were seen inside that business attempting to pick up women. One of the men did appear to follow Kaylee out to her car, but did not make any contact with her and eventually left. Police say that both men have been investigated and cleared as suspects. KREM 2's Mark Hanrahan spoke with Idaho State Police's communications director about this.
And can you speak to that at all? Have you guys investigated claims of a stalker for Kaylee, and where does that stand?
Yes, we have. And today we were able to come out that we had found a situation, an incident occurred at a local business where it appeared that a male had followed Kaylee through the store and then as well possibly out to her vehicle. It didn't appear that there was any contact that was made between the two. We have investigated that. We have talked to the individuals involved, and we do not believe in any way that they're actually part of this actual crime.
Police are also asking for more information about Xana and Ethan's activities the night of the murders. They are looking for any insight into their movements and behaviors between 9 p.m. and 1:45 a.m. when police say the two arrived back at the house. Police believe the pair were at the Sigma Chi fraternity house at a party the night they were killed. Police continue to stress any detail is important to the case, no matter how small. We also asked ISP if they feel better about their case now than they did 3 weeks ago. And they told us they absolutely do, but they still do not have a suspect right now. So if you have any information that could help the case, contact the Moscow Police tip line at the number 208-883-7180. You can also send an email to the address there on your screen.
Last week, we told you the Spokane City Council was talking about putting a cap on food delivery fees. Well, the council passed that ordinance last night. So this morning, KREM 2's Nicole Hernandez is joining us live from City Hall. So Nicole, what else happened at that City Council meeting?
So Channing, Spokane City Council, like you mentioned, approved that delivery fee cap for Uber Eats and Grubhub, but they also deferred a few other decisions as well. So let's take a look first at that delivery fee cap. City Council passed that ordinance at 5-2. Now, third-party delivery apps like Uber Eats and Grubhub will have to lower their delivery fees to less than 15% of the food order. Beforehand, some apps had charged up to 30% of the price of orders in fees. Spokane modeled this new proposal after similar ordinances in Seattle and Minneapolis. Meanwhile, City Council deferred a decision about local dams, including those on the Snake River. Earlier this year, the Washington governor and Senator Patty Murray put out a report about removing 4 dams on the Snake River. The Biden administration voiced support for that plan, but the City Council resolution would put Spokane in direct opposition of the plan to remove the dams. The council also deferred an ordinance to start a program that would help local landlords and tenants. That program would help landlords get universal background and credit checks, require business licenses for landlords, and start a rental property damage mitigation fund. The City Council specifically deferred that decision to December 23rd. In Spokane, Nicole Hernandez, KREM 2 News.
Well, Tree of Sharing is back right now in the Spokane area at local malls. The organization helps give Christmas gifts to people in our community who might otherwise have nothing to open on Christmas Day. So here's how it works. You can go to any of the 3 area malls, River Park Square, Northtown, or Spokane Valley Mall, pick up a gift tag request, fill the request, and then drop the gift back off at the mall or at a Caldwell Banker Tomlinson. You can also find out more by visiting KREM.com. And this morning in your wake-up call with the Tree of Sharing, we want to know what's your favorite gift you received as a kid. You can see right now someone said in 1962 they got a Barbie doll and they still remember it. That's what's amazing. And someone said, I agree with Channing, my American Girl doll, one of my favorite gifts ever. Someone else saying a big wheel.
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah, buddy, 70s era.
Love
a
it.
Nintendo, so much fun. A guitar, a lot of good ones. Original Walkman cassette player. The millennials are like, what's that? So fun, but it's great to see how all of these gifts are something that folks remember years later. That's the whole point of Tree of Sharing. It's to create new memories for kids to then have for years to come. So please help Tree of Sharing. You can visit any area mall, pick up a tag, fill the request. It is that easy.